What's going on, YouTube world? This is the boy with the Pampers and the toys, Al, recording from lovely paradise. And I just want to say thank you to my new friends for subscribing to my channel, the boy with the Pampers and the toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. All right. So today, we're going to have a great day, a fun day. Today's going to be a G.I. Joe Classified Series day. And this time, it comes with the kind of original retro type of feel and look, thank God. But let me talk to my girl Eileen real quick. Hey everybody, here's Eileen. How's everyone doing today? Shaniqua drank too much water. Go to sleep, Eileen. She works with Tiffany and Olive Oil. As you can see, Olive Oil. I'm so silly, y'all. Olive Oil has joined the actual growth of HR around here. We need more people to work. So Eileen has a run for her money, but we're gonna make sure she wins. She don't fail, y'all. And lost the shoe, but go to sleep. Anyway. Back to the task at hand. Today we're going to be talking about Gung Ho Bazooka. Not Bazooka, I'm just playing just Gung Ho. I said Bazooka. But Gung Ho, I talked about him earlier in one of my videos a couple months ago. And I'm so excited about this figure right here because I'll get to that. Then the second figure we're going to be talking about is Destro. Now, this I'm excited about this too, but I got a few things to point out that I noticed about the figure when I bought it, but I was cool with it. But this is my first Destro figure, Cobra figure to my G.I. Joe collection from Hasbro, so I'm a little excited about that. So let's get down to it. Okay, so Gung Ho, the packaging right here, this is the retro packaging from my childhood back in the 80s and early 90s. That, the little G.I. Joes with the ball pin arms and all of that, you can read a profile like this one on the back, and which I'm going to read that. And that's what I want with the new Hasbro boxes that they had. Like, they had a artwork about them, but I thought this artwork right here is, it's fully blown up. The picture is, you can see the person in the cartoon, and all of that. So, basically, Gung Ho, let's see, what does it say on his profile? Gung Ho, Lafiti Etine R, I hope I pronounced it right. I might be slaughtering it. His role, he's a Marine. His primary military specialty, Recondo. Secondary specialty, jungle warfare. Birthplace, Fer de l'Est, Louisiana. So, he was born into a large black swamp Cajun clan, Gung Ho. He did win a reputation because he was a brawler, a bare-knuckle brawler, underground street fighter. That's what we like. So, as a bare-knuckle brawler, he joined the Marines at 18 and graduated top of his class from the boot camp. I can only imagine. So, on the back of here, I actually do have all fours, finally. I'm going to introduce... not introduced, but I'm going to show you, because I did a video on the two ladies right here, Lady J and the Baroness. So, I'm actually glad to have all four of them. I really do hope that Hasbro actually has, more retro-looking packaging in the figures, because this color is what he had in the cartoon. And, this Gung Ho figure right here, I lost his hat. It's somewhere in one of these packages. I wasn't too pleased with it because this is what he looked like in a video game, and I can care less about the video game because it was terrible anyway. But I thought that this they could have just went back to his iconic look. This look right here. So everybody has really been wanting this figure. I actually got it for, what was it, $19.99 at Walmart a while back. So I should have presented this a long time ago, but I got so much stuff to talk about. But this is the Gung Ho figure nobody didn't care about. So let's get this open right here. And Gung Ho is he's like one of the actual muscles of the G.I. Joe franchise. It's him. It's oh God, who else? Who else is it? David, Bazooka, and I forgot the black ass name, man. I can't remember everybody's name. I'm getting old. So, all right. I'm gonna just put that right here. I'm not even gonna try to put that in the bag. It takes too much time. So, with this Gung Ho figure, I'm really excited about it because this is the way he looked like in the actual cartoon. So, as you can see, before I even talk about him, let's talk about his weapons of choice that he has. Because I think that's more crafty than to sit right here and talk about the figure and then talk about his weapons of choice. Oh, I didn't want to tear it up. But I'm actually pleased he comes with his original weapons that he had in the cartoon. He got his hat and everything. So, you see he got his famous iconic backpack in his turquoise color. I'm super excited about that. He's got this nice old pump handle shotgun. Ooh, that baby's sweet. I love it, as you can see. Then he has a knife right here. You can't be a G.I. Joe without not having a knife. Okay. All right. I lost track. So he's got his hat, his most iconic, famous hat, and the color of it is actually black. If you can't see through my light, it looks like it could be green through the light, but it's actually black. So I apologize. Ring light is the ring light. And last but not least, he has a nice old good clip handgun, and as you can see right here, he's got a little clip hanging out at the bottom. I like that. So it can be automatic, or it can just be just a regular handgun. Okay. So what I want to do is show the world the difference of the other G.I. Joe classified figure that came out a couple years ago and him. So you see, he on the original cartoon he was bald. He had his little Charles Bronson 1970s I Can Dream About You mustache going on, and that's what I liked. And on here, you know, he got this long old mustache on this cartoon. I mean, on this figure that's based on the actual video game. And you know, the tattoo. It's really the same figure. Now, Gung Ho was a white. His skin tone was kind of pale, but it wasn't the paleness. Well, he actually looks pretty good, but I thought that they was on point about his color of what he was in the cartoon. And let's see. So basically, they used to use the same figure, but they reconstructed the head sculpt. So you see, he got a little fuzz at the top. Then here, he's just bald. He's just pretty bald. So I'm glad that they went back to the original cartoon. And, you know, all of the designs. And well, just besides that part right here, he got a pocket. But right here, this is where his gun can go at. His handgun. He does have the pump handle shotgun. Shotgun shells right here on the side of his left leg. So, and then, you know, the whole design of it, like he got the tear gas bombs and all of that on top of his vest. Over here, it just looks like the Gung Ho that we love. We got the grenades on each. He got tear gas on each side. That's what I remember. So let's put this bad boy down. And let's go ahead and put everything, all his weapons and everything, where it needs to go at. So his knife will go right here. Oops, it went down too kind of far. I think it did. Okay. Maybe I should have put the knife the other way. Yep, I really should have did that. So the Gung Ho that we know. He got that famous cap at the top. So this looks like the one. This looks like the G.I. Joe figure that I had. Well, when I was growing up, my brother them had the action figure, so I thought it was mine because it was my older brother's them. So Peanuts Automotive Adventures, you know what I mean. So he got his backpack. I'm going to clip on the back up. Well, press down. G.I. Joe, you can't have a G.I. Joe without having that backpack molded in the back. That's the whole originality of it. So I'm going to put his handgun, his automatic pistol right there. I think it can go right there. It should. Yep. Fits perfectly. Then last but not least, you can have his gun hanging around him like this by your choice, or you could just have the man holding it. And I was hoping not to do that, but it's all right. Well, that's what I hate about. Now, my only complaint about this figure, let me see if he can stand up. They could have had this like loosely a little bit more so that it would be easy for the figure to hold the pump handle shotgun. That's all I'm saying. But we're going to work with what we got. And it's all right. I dropped his backpack. I'm not going to pick up and get it. I'm not going to get up and pick it up. So let's see. Articulation is pretty good. Let's see. You got the ball pen. You got the ball pen elbows right here. I'm not really a big fan of ball pen elbows. Arms, really not elbows, but the arms. So it's not really that. Yeah, they are ball pens. Butterfly arms right here. So I'm gonna show everybody that part. Because I feel like ball pens like come out after a while. His legs can stretch out pretty far, at least this leg. The other one I think will break, so I'm not even gonna try that. So, always pose your figure how you want it. And I don't really use these. I need to, because I really do think that every G.I. Joe may come with this, I think. No, I think it's just in a retro box, because I think in the Hasbro new edition boxes, they don't have this. But definitely, I'm very privy to wanting to start using these right here. Okay. Alrighty. So, it gives you that G.I. Joe classified feel that you can pose your figure how you want it. Now, I'm going to scoop Lady J in here because she's a G.I. Joe just like Gung Ho is. Now, the difference, I did something different this time. So this right here is the Lady J full body from head on down. Like I said in an earlier video, the difference between this Lady J face and the other Lady J was that the other Lady J didn't really have too much makeup on her face. So what I did was, she had hair you could remove, the wig. I just switched out the wigs. I like this one. I think this Lady J looks better than the other one because this gives me Lady J from the cartoon. Very feminine but determined to be rough at the same time. So I just crazy glued her hair on, and the other one from the other G.I. Joe Hasbro box, I just went ahead and just glued to that head sculpt. So it gives you that really good feel of the cartoon, because I didn't show this Lady J in the other video. I showed the one with the hat on. Well, I showed that that her hair can come off. That's it. So, as you know, he can have Lady J by his side, and they can tackle it on. How about that? I'm happy because this is what he looked like in the cartoon. But this one right here, like everybody was complaining about him, so it is what it is. But I definitely give him I give him a 10 out of 10. I'm very pleased with that figure. Very pleased. So let's move on. Mr. Gung Ho Originality. I need to get his backpack while I'm sitting here talking about originality. Myself to get up. Okay. So last but not least, we're going to be talking about Mr. Destro. From he's Cobra Enemy. So let's see. Destro, I can tell you a little history about him. I know he's like the head of Mars, the weapons company, and I know him and the Baroness are like lovers. And so he had that head scope around here that he wears, a little metal one. It's like generations going back. that the head person wears that. From my understanding of the comic books in the comics, so Destro was chosen to wear that. As you can see, the packaging's pretty great. And the profile, I'll read it real quick. So this is my first Destro figure. My first Destro figure that I have in my collection. I'm very proud of that, because I thought he looked better than the other one they had with the gold around his neck, the gold chain. So let's see. His name is James McCollin. I'm not good with looking at Roman numerals, but y'all get it. I don't know if y'all can see that because of how the camera's turned around. So, he's an enemy weapons supplier. Primary specialty, he's weapons manufacturer. Second specialty, sabotage. Birthplace unknown. Destro is the faceless power behind Mars, the largest manufacturer of state-of-the-art weaponry. Ooh, I can't say it right. So, let's see what Mr. Destro's working with. Shake your face. Watch yourself. Okay. So, in a G.I. Joe classified style, there's Destro. See, I don't get it. This just stands up purely great. I just don't get it. Like all these other figures don't do that. So, with that, before I talk about him, let's talk about his weapons of choice and things, accessories. So, real quick, if I can get it open. Okay. So, as you can see, there is money in here. There's cash. There is the Mars computer transfer data weapons, whatever it is, a chip. I can't really remember. It's in a cartoon. But that right here is supposed to be money, which I think is pretty neat. It's pretty dope. So there, you can't never have a boss without money in a suitcase. Like, I'm on a battle world. So, Destro comes with his iconic handgun. And hopefully you can... I may need to get some tweezers next time so everybody can see the gun, like, in full motion. There's that end. Because I don't have special qualities on my camera like everybody else. I'm getting up there, though. I'm going to get up there one day. I'm getting better, Pamper gang. So, last but not least... Well, not last but not least. He's got this silencer gun right here. Automatic machine gun, something, whatever it is. It's a scope... rifle handgun, something like that, but it's really cool. Okay, so then he has a stand as well too, which I think is pretty neat. Oops. Woo. Dropping stuff. So here is Destro, and he's got like the iconic metal chain around his neck. He don't have that gold. That gold thing was a little bit too much in the other one. I don't know why the Hasbro did that, but why'd you do that? So what I noticed about his eyes, and I don't know if you can see because of the glare on my camera, his eyes kind of shift a little bit, like, you know, you'd be like, well, what is he looking at? Is he looking at Willis or Arnold? So, I do like that they got that chain around his neck. I wish they could have made like a better head sculpt for him, his eyes. I mean, this is the more cartoon feel. All these, the retro figures in that package are iconic feel, and I'm glad. I'm really excited about that. As you can see, for articulation, I'm not gonna go through with it fully because he's got the same articulation as Gung Ho does, but that's the feel of it. And I'm just happy. Usually, some of these Hasbro figures don't even want to stand up for real. You gotta fight with them to stand up. So, as you can see, they done went down to the T on everything for real. Like, his wrist do move, and you know what? What's so insane? I never did get to move Gung Ho's wrist, so his wrists are perfect too as well. I just had to throw that in there. And as y'all know, the Baroness, I bought her figure as well in that retro pack too. So I'm gonna show her in a little bit, but we're gonna get him some handguns in a suitcase or two. So Destro and him and the Baroness can be some dangerous bosses. Ooh, if they was real people, I'd be nervous. Okay. So I'm gonna put his hand. He's got a holster right here on the side of his leg for a handgun, which is pretty cool. So the Baroness, I took her glasses off because I got like 3 Baroness figures. So I took her glasses off because there is times the Baroness they have on glasses. Most of the time the cartoon, 90% of the time she had glasses, but I just wanted one figure without the glasses. So, beautiful woman, that's Destro's girlfriend. So you can't have a Destro without a Baroness, and a Baroness without a Destro. And I'm pleased to meet the Bonnie and Clyde of my G.I. Joe Eli collections. I think it's really Flint and Lady J, but who knows? They'll fight for the rivalry. So that's the other Baroness that's the Baroness that was in the package. Like him, the retro style Baroness. So definitely, I don't like the face sculpt, the eyes part of Destro. I thought they could have did a little better with that, but hey, I think the regular little small G.I. Joe figures would have been even worse, so I get it. But definitely, I would say, I bought this actually at Walmart the same time I got Gung Ho. And I know Gung Ho, they was very scarce on having his figure because everybody like, oh, that's the original Gung Ho. I grabbed me one, but I meant to grab 2, but ran out of money that day. But definitely, I would give this figure, just because of the eyes, I'll give this a 9.8 out of a 10. I take points off for the eyes. But everything else is pretty cool. And he does come with this as well, too. I really don't need this because he stands up pretty well with it, so I might use it on somebody else's. So, there you have it, gang. You got Destro. You got his girl. His girl, like she can't see, I took off her glasses. So, definitely, I'm going to have him standing up. And I'm going to have Gung Ho right here. Okay. So, I would like to thank my new friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, your enemies. And let's keep this algorithm moving. And just thank you all for the love and support in the comments. And everyone, have a great day. And make sure you follow me on Instagram as well, too, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. I always upload frequently, whatever I can. Some of the stuff I upload from here, it don't have to just only be from YouTube. It can just be something random that I already have in paradise. So everyone have a great day.